see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. But do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Change it. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Behind the line of
Third and 5.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What are we? Finish it. Hey. Yo.
Set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one's good for 29. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Yo.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he finds some space. Tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down. Jackson. Forced out wide. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the Ravens' 47-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. They're going to go play action with Howard. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Like the 18.
Now, Howard. This one complete to Washington. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's caught downfield by Tucker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for Las Vegas.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 21-yard line.
Howard to throw again. Forced to his right. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be close to another 1st down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain his...
And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Vegas. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Report. What ain't it?
On play action, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. Go. Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Sit up.
Off the play fake. Jackson headed left, buying time. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Whoa. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 4-yard line.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Jackson now. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely. Whether this coach makes a different decision in this situation, but here I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard
Quarter
line.
2 begins. It is Raider football. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. On the ground, it's Genty. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Coleman. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Howard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. He'll manage only a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll get this out wide. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. Defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, it's Howard. He'll get this off to Jensen, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. Forward. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Good pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They'll rush. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
On the play. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now, and he tries to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
5-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Drop this one down to Genty. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. That's Washington, the man in motion. They run the toss to Genty. And a first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
At the 8-yard line.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That is caught. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's Howard. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Raiders. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year.
The kick is good.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm with it. Not even a little bit.
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. He'll look deep, left sideline. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. Open man is Fulton. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. Throwing is Howard. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down.
Now, Howard. Pass off right side by Fulton. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Genty. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third and goal, here's Howard. Moving to his left. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on fourth down.
DC, ready? Go right here. Hey, we got to push it up. We got to push it up. We got to push it up. Right here. Middle. Sit up.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. One of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Travis Jones there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 9. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Vegas.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Las Vegas.
Cougar 19.
A run. Genty. And he gave one man the slip. And he's going to take this one forward. Pick up a 3.
Hey, check that. Street.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Howard now off the bootleg. And he will score again. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Vegas. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. He should get out of my way. Get your talking face.
Hey, Ozzy. Check. Come on. What ain't it? Go.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
We change it.
With the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get this one complete for the rookie from Wisconsin. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
Hey. You at X.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, report. Shut up.
Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And the Raiders will take over at their own 15.
receiver's going to get credit for the pick, Mike. I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Man in motion here is Tucker. They're going to go play action with Howard. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
We're not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and we'll be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete this.
His second grab on this drive is good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. Let's go. First and 10.
To throw again, it's Howard. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Howard back to the air one more time. That's into the hands of Fulton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They run out of the gun with Genty. And he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
No, we changed it. Sit on. 180. Nice shot. Sit on.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sit up.
A big play there on the scramble. And even 50 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
He'll run again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, option going left. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Intended for Keaton Mitchell. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down. And Royce
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it. That is Max Crosby. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
Right shot.
Now Jackson. That is caught. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Ravens.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
His kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 35, Ravens 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's Genty. And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
They'll go again with Genty. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the
So the
Raiders.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
One more, ready?
On 1st and 10, Jackson rolling right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. So we do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Report! Hey, stay with him!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now Genty. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. On 2nd down, Howard. Drop this one down to Genty, and he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and a win for the visiting Raiders.
Finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've loved